Hi everybody, this is Mr. Funky Teacher with MrFunkyTeacher.com, and I'm going to be talking to you today about finding the greatest common factor. And so, in order to look at greatest common factor, let's go ahead and look at the abbreviation here. Greatest common factor. Now let's go ahead and I'll write out the words that go with each of that. When we're looking at the G, that means greatest. The C means common. And the F means factor. We're talking about the greatest common factor. Now, let's go ahead and break each of those words apart and talk about what they mean. When we look at greatest, that's talking, the synonym for that could be the biggest, absolutely the biggest when we look at greatest. A common is a word that is talking about things that are the same when you look at, for example, if let's say you have a friend, alright? And you have a friend and you have a lot of things in common, let's say with your best friend. You might both like eating vegetables, or you both might like to ride your bike. You both might like to play outside in a swing, or to go walk around the mall. You both might like that. But something that is the biggest thing that you both have in common is, hey, you might be sisters, or you might be brother and sister, or brothers. It's looking at the biggest thing that you have in common. And so, common, when you're looking at numbers, common means that we're looking at numbers that are the same. And then, of course, a factor, whenever you're dealing with factors, factors look at when you're breaking numbers apart and you're seeing when you look at the numbers that you multiply to go into certain numbers. And let me show you how this is going to work here. If we were to say, find the greatest common factor of 15 and 18. We want to find the greatest common factor of 15 and 18. So, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to look at 15 and we're going to look at 18. And we're going to have to, when we do this, we're going to have to break these numbers apart to see what numbers go into them. For example, will 1 go into 15? Yeah, 1 will go into 15. 1 will go into 15 times. And so I like to work my way in when I'm finding my factors. So as the numbers get bigger here, I work my way up and I work my way in. I'll show you how this is done. 1 times 15 is 15. Alright? Now, does 2 go into 15? 2 times 7, that's 14. No, it doesn't. So let's go ahead and make that number go away. Does 3 go into 15? It does. 3 does go into 15 5 times. And so 3 times 5 is 15. And so you can see how these go together here. I'm working my way going in. So 1 times 15 is 15, and 3 times 5 is 15. Alright? These are all factors of 15. 1, 3, 5, and 15. Now what I want to do is, I want to find the factors of 18. And so I'll do the same exact thing that I did for 15. Here we go. 1 and 1 will go in 18. Of course, 1 times 18. 1 times 18 is 18. Now, will 2 go in 18? Well, let me see here. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8, 16. 2 times 9, 2 times 9, so that'll work. 2 times 9 is 18. That works perfectly. And then let me see here, does 3 go into 18? 3. So we have 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. That works perfectly. So we'll do that. We'll put 6 here. Now does 4 go into 18? Well, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. Oh, it doesn't work, does it? Doesn't work at all. So what we need, so 4 doesn't go into it, and we already said 5 doesn't go into it. So look at this here. We have 1 times 18 is 18. 2 times 9 is 18. And 3 times 6 is 18. Those are all factors of 18. And so let's go ahead and look at this now. Do we see any numbers that they both have in common? Any numbers they both have in common? Now 15 has factors 1, 3, 5, and 15. And 18 has factors 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. I'm seeing what's the biggest factor they both have in common? Well, they both have 1 in common, but is there anything we can go big? Oh, I see one. 3. 3 is a factor of 15, and 3 is a factor of 18, and they both. So 3 can go into 15 or 18. So that is, when you look at that, the greatest common factor of 15 and 18 is 3. That is the greatest common factor of both of those numbers. Now, I do hope that this helps you see how to find the greatest common factor when you're working with numbers. Hope this helps, and have a great day working with numbers, everybody.